Hello and welcome back here on my English YouTube channel about my Lego City project called Brick World. And in today's update, it's a very important update. We are coming back to the building you can see right now here on the left side. And we're going to finish up that building. That means we're going to finish up the final floor. We're going to put on the missing parts of the roof and everything else we need to finish up that building after a very, very long time. So stay tuned for today's very important update, finishing up that building here. Most of our buildings are modular buildings, like you know them from the official Lego modular buildings or from other brands, and that makes it easy to me to remove the upper floor and to work a little bit easier here on the table. And as you can see here, I started already working here on that bedroom here. I added a very big bed here, so some little details here. Also, you can see the cable coming up here through the wall. That's very important to put in the lights later on. And I also added another minifigure here, so we have 1,231 minifigures in the city, a very insane and ever increasing number. As you can see here, most of the interior is now done. Just have to work up a little bit with the walls, and that's how it looks right now. Everything is inside. We have all the walls up, we have all the little details here, and what we are going to do now is we need to put in a kind of inner roof to put in. It makes it possible so that we not have to build up everything to the top, and also we can install all the lights we need to light up that stuff, because we have these very big windows, so we can later on just look inside from the outside and have a little bit of impression of all the little details inside. That's very important for all my builds. On one side, I really want to have a realistic scale, but I also want to see a lot of details. But by the way, I got some package here from one of my cooperation partners from LED Bricks. I did not start that series here on the English channel, already on the German channel, but as you can see here, that's a very big, kind of medieval castle we're going to work on. I already started that on the German channel, and I'm going to start that series soon also here on the English channel. And that's a very big castle with more than 100k parts. So yeah, that's some very interesting stuff that's going on here in a very near future. But coming back to today's update, as you can see here, I placed it back, and you can see I have installed this inner roof, and you can see all the cables running around here, and also the lights are now on here inside, and we can really look inside from the outside, see a lot of little details here, like from the kitchen, and also we saw just a moment ago a little view inside that bedroom, and on the other side we also see whatever is going in here. Just some little details also here with the little windows, and on the other side we have the bigger windows once again, and we can see what we built here some time ago. We have the entrance area here with all these little stickers here, and we can also look here into that room here where all the stuff is coming up from the lower floors. Yeah, we are already almost finished here. Just have to install the missing parts here in that rounded roof. It's an illegal building technique as always. It's a little bit stressful for the parts, but I think the overall look is very nice at the end of that build. And here we have the final view of that building, and it's a little bit insane because I started working at that building a long time ago when I had the city here in another room in the old layout. I started already working on that for the new layout, and it took an insane time. I had a lot of breaks, of course, but now the building is finished after a lot of time. These two buildings are now finished, and I really like that kind of block here, because both of the buildings are normally based on official Lego sets. We have that police station here on the left side, but it's no police station in my city. On the right side, we have the brick bank, and they're just increased in a realistic scale with a lot of parts and lightning, storytelling, lots of minifigures, and I really think these two buildings combined look very, very nice here in the front of my city, and also with that very big building of the train station in the background. I really like all these little views here from kind of a minifigure perspective here from the street level, and yeah, it's done. I'm very, very happy that that building is now done. At the end, it took me a lot of time, a lot of parts, and it was not so easy to create that rounded roof here. But yeah, I think it was worth all the time and the parts and the money and all whatever it took to really get to that point. And now we have that final view here, something I dreamed of a long time ago when I started shaping up that layout here. We have now the old city on the left side, these two buildings on the right side, and a very big train station building in the back. And it's just a very nice view, and it's exactly what I had imagined a long, long time ago. And we can also watch up or look up here from that side. And I'm just very, very happy that everything now comes together. All these big gaps here on the old part of the city are now being closed. Everything comes together, and I get that very overall look of the city I imagined a long time ago when we started to work on these buildings. As I said already, on the old layout, and now everything here comes together in the new layout. But finishing up everything here in that area on that building does not mean that the city is going to be finished very soon, because we have so much space left here on the already installed tables. And of course, the room is big. We have a lot of space for expansions, and I have a very big idea of what that city look in a distant future. It's far away. We have a lot of parts, a lot of buildings that I want to build up here. And by the way, you can see that very little black stripe here. I have to remove that because on the old idea I had, that stripe was not visible because the roof technique I wanted to use on the left building was not that rounded roof. It was another roof. And then, just have to rebuild that in a later update. Maybe I'm doing that off camera. And also we see there's a little mistake. I forgot to fill up everything here. So we have a little hole here. That's not a big problem. I can change that maybe also off camera, but overall the building is finished. These are just two little mistakes I did where I have to change something, but after a lot of parts, I'm not quite sure how many parts, maybe 30k, 40k are in that building, and as always the buildings are very, 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 very big, but I really like that these buildings are scaled in a kind of realistic way according to the minifigures and all the other stuff. And I just very, very happy to have that building done. And as always, of course, feel free to write whatever you think about today's update, about the finished building here, whatever in the comment area. I'm really, really looking forward to all your ideas, comments, and whatever. So don't hesitate and write your ideas, etc. in the comment area. And we have a lot of updates coming here again here on the English channel. We are a little bit behind the German channel. That's something I did not want to have once again, but we are going there, and stay tuned.